Chainsaw Man, Episode 7, The Taste of a Kiss. So yeah, if you couldn't tell by that title, this is the episode where we get the infamous kiss scene between Denji and Himeno. And let's just say that some people say that your first kiss tastes like strawberries. Well, it doesn't taste like strawberries. So, this episode starts where the last one ended, with Denji pulling the cord on his chest and jumping into the mouth of the Eternity Devil, where he just goes freaking berserk and just starts sawing the crap out of this thing. And, yeah, it's fantastic. Denji just goes completely berserk and just bites and rips at this thing. I mean, it rips off one of his arms, and Denji immediately starts eating some of this thing's flesh, grows it back, and just continues the battle. And Himeno's watching as Denji just goes berserk on this thing, on the Eternity Devil. And she has a flashback, and she's at a cemetery with Kishibe. And Kishibe is talking about how the only thing devils really fear are devil hunters who are insane. Devil hunters with a few screws loose. Like, they're the ones that tend to survive in this chaotic job. All their previous colleagues and stuff who have died, they died because they weren't insane. They were quite sane, quite normal. And normal is not going to get you far in this job. And he asks Hibine if she thinks that Aki is also sane. And Hibine says, well, anyone who's trying to go after the Gun Devil is not sane. And he's like, well, aren't you going after the Gun Devil as well? So then we cut to Himeno and Aki having dinner. This is still within the flashback. And she asked Aki to quit the public safety devil hunting group and to join her to becoming a civilian devil hunter. Basically, she had a good offer. They could have a really good lifestyle together. And Aki says he's not interested. Like, he's willing to still meet up with Himeno, but he doesn't want to become a civilian devil hunter because he wants to go after the Gun Devil. And only the public safety group is able to deal with the Gun Devil, because only they take on the dangerous devil hunting, whereas the civilian devil hunting groups go after like the more low-level devils. So yeah, we cut back to the present day, where the Eternity Devil snaps Denji's neck and believes that it's won when Himeno uses her ghost arm to pull Denji's cord on his chest, bringing him back to life, and he just continues to slaughter. And as he's going berserk, he's also like drinking the blood of the Eternity Devil as he's slashing at it. And he basically says that every time he keeps cutting, he's also drinking blood. So he's never going to die. He's never going to stop as long as this keeps going. So he jokes that he's going to win the Nobel Prize because he's a perpetual motion machine. Himeno, seeing how crazy Denji's going, starts believing that maybe he will be able to kill the Gun Devil someday. She turns to Aki, who's laying in bed, and asks him if he's still alive. And he asks her, like, how long, have I been out? Like, how? And she says it's been 3 days. So Denji has been cutting at this devil for 3 days straight, nonstop. Which kind of leaves me the question if maybe Denji taking a nap earlier was actually a big brain move. Because while everyone is exhausted, Denji's completely fine. Because, he did take a nap earlier while everyone else was going crazy. But yeah, eventually he's able to cut this thing so much that the Eternity Devil wants the pain to stop and eventually exposes his heart and asks Denji to kill it because he can't take the pain anymore. So Denji's plan of, I'm going to hurt this thing so much it's going to want to die, actually came true. And so Denji slices the thing down and kills the Eternity Devil. And everyone walks out of the building exhausted, covered in blood. So Denji's holding a piece of the Gun Devil. He's feeling pretty damn good about himself, which he should. He went 3 days straight nonstop fighting this thing. He collapses, Himeno captures him, and she says, all right, let's take Aki and Denji to the hospital. And then we cut to sometime later. Aki and Denji are healed, and Himeno is talking with Aki about how she wants to throw a party for the newbies, and also to kind of celebrate the fact that they killed this Eternity Devil for the first time as a group. And I'm guessing she also kind of feels pretty bad about trying to kill Denji. So Aki's like, sure, but only if we do it soon, because Makima is going away on a trip next week, and Makima should be invited to this party, so we should have the party before she leaves. And so yeah, the Division 4 are chilling out, they're eating drinks, eating food. Power's freaking being Power and just gobbling everything in her sight and hoarding as much food as she can. I freaking love Power. She's the best. And Denji kind of says, hey, about that kiss that you promised me. But eventually Makima shows up, and she shows up just as Denji is talking to Himeno about the kiss. And of course, Makima overhears. She's like, what kiss? And Denji is trying to play it off. He doesn't want Makima to know that he's going to get a kiss from Himeno, but he also doesn't want Himeno to renege on the deal. So he's trying to play this both ways. Eventually, Himeno gets so drunk that she just goes for the kiss. And so, yeah, she starts kissing Denji, giving him tongue like she promised. And then that's when things take a turn for the worse for Denji. And she barfs in his mouth. So I was really wondering how they were going to actually do this scene. I was wondering, are they going to do the classic where the vomit is rainbows? How are they going to pull this off? And no, they just had a regular vomit, but they just blurred it like it was some kind of JAV or hentai or something. So yeah, Himeno barfs in Denji's mouth, and he swallows it. And that's how Denji has his first kiss. And then, of course, we see Denji in the bathroom, and he's just barfing his lungs out. He can't believe that his first kiss was him getting vomited in the mouth. But yeah, eventually Denji, vomits so much he passes out. The party is over. Everyone's going home. Makima asks where Denji is, and she's told that Himeno has taken Denji off somewhere. So Denji wakes up in a bed, and he's wondering where he's at. And that's when Himeno, wearing nothing bra and panties, shows up. And we get a really sexual scene, very well animated as well, where Himeno crawls on the bed, straddles Denji, drinks a chug of beer, and then she kisses Denji again and puts the beer into his mouth for him to drink. So I guess this is better than vomit. And yeah, she leans down, starts hugging him, and basically asks him if he wants to have sex with her. She's like, should we do it? And that's how the episode ends. So yeah, I bet a lot of Aki Himeno fans are probably going to be pissed off at this episode. But yeah, so there we go. Denji has he's gone pretty far in life, I would say. I mean, not that long after becoming a fiend. I guess he's not necessarily a fiend, because a fiend is a devil that takes over a dead body. He is technically, a devil-human hybrid, because he has the devil heart, but he's still human. But yeah, since becoming Chainsaw Man, I would just say, he has gone to fondle some breasts. He's gotten multiple kisses. First kiss was pretty terrible, but I mean, Himeno's second kiss wasn't that bad. And now he's getting propositioned for sex. So Denji's moving up in the world. Good job, buddy. I'm rooting for you. So yeah, there you go. This was kind of more of a character kind of development episode. We do get a fight scene in a sense. Yeah, we get a fight scene, I would say, in the beginning. And just Denji going crazy, just brutalizing the Eternity Devil. So I did make a mistake in a previous episode where I said that I thought we were going to get one of my favorite moments, Power and Denji in an elevator, happening in this episode. For some reason, I was thinking that happened during the Eternity Devil arc, but it doesn't. It happens in the next arc. I'm not going to say what the name of the next arc is, just in case there's any anime-only watchers. I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, the Power Denji in the elevator scene happens during the next arc. It happens nearish the end of the next arc, so we might not get it for a couple of episodes, maybe 2 or 3. But yeah, I'm really hope. I don't know. I've hyped it up so much that nothing short of perfect is probably going to be a letdown for me. But I freaking love that scene so much. Power Denji in an elevator and Power and Kobeni in a car. That's all I'm going to say. Those are like my two favorite scenes, the scenes I'm looking forward to seeing get animated the most. The car one doesn't happen until much later, I believe. But Power and Denji in an elevator happens in the next arc. But yeah, there we go. There's Chainsaw Man episode 7, The Taste of a Kiss. First kiss, probably a terrible taste. Second kiss, probably not that bad of a taste. So yeah, my boy Denji gets some action with Himeno. And how far do they go? Well, I guess we're just going to have to see in the next episode, shall we? But there you go. Episode 7. I freaking love this series so much. And anyone who hasn't, please go read the manga as well. The manga is freaking amazing. Especially the... I'm really starting to dig part 2. Part 2 has been really good so far. Especially the chapter that came out today. I'm not going to say anything to spoil it. But yeah, the way that chapter ended. I'm really looking forward to see where it goes. But yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Take care, everybody. Later.